Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Whelsko, and welcome to another episode of The Business Behind Gaming, where we take a look at the monetization scheme of the developers. And today in the mix we have PUBG's Survivor Pass Vikendi. They released that with the new Vikendi map. We're 9 weeks in, and we're gonna take a look at it. I'm not looking forward to this. I've recorded this one multiple times already. Do I mind? No, but I get incredibly frustrated from doing this. Now, naturally, my emotions will have calmed down when this one goes live. But holy Moses, this one is terrible. Absolutely terrible. We want to take a quick look at the, what you get. Skins in this game don't matter that much, although some skins give you camouflage, which is important. But let's take a look. Okay, can you see that? Okay. Emotes in this game are useless. By the time you actually activated an emote, is the same time like that in Fortnite people have used the emote already. So you know, they're slow, they're clunky, they're messy. Emotes are useless. Cosmetics wise, yeah, it's a nice skier skin. XP boost, because of course you have to level up, and then you get survivor rewards, which you can buy coupons. Like, this is also PUBG. Can you fucking stick to one monetization thingy? You got to buy a battle pass, and the battle pass gives you more XP in order to get more loot boxes every time you level up, which give you a random coupon which you can then use in the store. But you can also have get cosmetics from just doing the challenges. Like, in the same pass, can you make it simple? Jesus Christ. There we go. This is an actual nice skin. Crimson Snowflake. Really like him. You can ask, why does a jungle weapon only have a a location that is surrounded where there basically is no snow? Why did it have a snow skin? But that logic shouldn't be tackled in this one. Uzi with a literally Arctic digital camo, so yeah, I mean, it's another team, like half, like literally up Arctic camo, like same as yes, like it's literally the copy and paste. Now, how would we make that in Photoshop or something like that? You make a square or something, like a flat surface, you make like a camouflage on top of it, and then you just wrap it around. That's a very dumbed down definition process that I'm describing here. I mean, like, the activation wheel was so clunky when I tried to use them. Nice check. There are also like a few tiny bit skins that are pretty nice, like this one. But like, how insulting is this? They can't even bother to give you more than 3 or 4 weapon skins. Like AK, same thing. So they made literally 2, 3 camos that are not even high quality ones. They just pasted it on each gun, and bada bing bada boom, we got ourselves a battle pass. The helmets actually are like one of the only things that look the part. The jacket is kind of nice, I guess. Not really exciting to grind out the horrible missions that are about to come. So, there are like a few nice clothing options. Oh, look, a new skin. PUBG, how original. Yeah, even. Can I zoom in? Okay. That's kind of a skin that you would say, okay, that's pretty good. Like one for the 12k whip that barely gets used. And again, copy paste. Again, copy paste. How original. Also takes so long to load. I literally thought this was like a crying emote whereby you lay down the ground and start crying, but apparently it's a flip. You do. So that one's on me, I guess. And of course, every battle pass on PUBG has to be ended with a sexual item called the skirt. Why? I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of sexual fantasy over there. I don't know. I don't care. Up another digital scar. Arctic digital. Up copy paste. Mad Dog copy paste. Mountain camo. Not really original. Like, I swear to God, I think a good Photoshop artist can make these type of skin in what is it? Like, if you really like, if he has the idea down and such, I think he or she could make it in 10 minutes. And they copy paste that in every weapon. Yeah, not much to add there. You know, the sweater is nice, but whatever. At this point in time, do you really care about this stupid cosmetic for the effort you have to do? Arctic Digital South Off. Wow, such a nice, great skin. I really want to throw all my money at you to. Yep. Okay. Complete fucking bollocks. I'm sorry for the swearing in this episode, but I swear to God, I've put 1500 hours into this game. It's absolutely disgusting what they do with their player base. Like, just a little bit of respect, again, would be nice. I've forgiven them for so many things. I've you know, even with the desyncs and stuff, I thought this is a fundamental issue. It's super hard. Everybody's complaining about it. You know, I hope they will fix it too. It's super frustrating, etc., etc. Like, and it's, don't even get me started about, you know, I need to make a video from that as well. But like, I'm not complaining that they add a monetization scheme plan onto their game, which is already a premium. You know, you pay money to get it. I don't mind that at all. Believe me, I have 1500 hours. I have $30 bought, and I basically have 120 profit from it. That's even minus the $30 I spent. So 120 euros profit plus 1500 hours. Like, that's a good deal for a game I enjoy. You know, I have a lot of videos and stuff on it as well. I really enjoyed the game. It's a really great game, but it gets ruined by the absolute most stupid of decisions. Okay, now we get to the challenge. So we know basically that you get a copy paste skin on everything. We know that now. So also, by the way, just like if PUBG had great skins when they first came out, I would have bought them. Like, I would have basically put in $150 instead of getting them out of there. I'm not complaining, just say. Micro Uzi. First of all, not a lot of people play this game, Gun to the first game. Let's say you actually do, the chance that you actually fire 300 rounds is very small. Then on top of that, you have to do that 5 times. So what do a lot of people do? They drop down somewhere located, they go pick up a Uzi, they go pick up ammo, and they just start shooting it. At least Fortnite, you know, gives you visit this location, you know, it just stands there, simple. This is week 1, by the way. This one, the dingy. Player unknown. Well played. Player unknown said that if you die by the red zone, that you are a bad player. Important fun fact: PUBG Esports does not have red zone. Normal game well that has it. So they give you a challenge to increase your chance to die by the red zone. Like, but like, what does it even mean? Complete stop inside the red zone and then exit the vehicle. Theoretically, I think it's possible if you actually drive it, but most people avoid it because they don't want to get died by the red zone. Chicken dinner and sauce, pretty good. I played it quite a lot, so these challenges are pretty doable if you play normally. I didn't play serious chasing the challenge, I just played the game. Use a healing boost item in 10 times. I guess I get the logic, but what do a lot of people do? Get healing items. Yeah, I guess it's not the worst challenge. Gonna doable. Now we come to the bread and butter of the absolute ridiculousness and the abomination that is PUBG. 500 kilometers in a buggy. 500 kilometers. That's basically going around Erangel 25 times. I think the lap, don't quote the exact numbers on me, please. But let's say a lap of Erangel without a military island is 20 kilometers. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Something like that. Give or take, because you have to. But then again, 20 kilometers for one full lap. That means you have to do it 25 times. 25 times around the map. 25 times around the map. That would take you, let's say, 1 minute, 1 kilometer is 1 minute, 1 kilometer. 1 minute, 1 kilometer driving. So that's 500 minutes, and that would result in, let's say, 4 to 8 hours at minimum. And that's simply driving a buggy. Then again, a buggy is not the best of all vehicles. I would say if you have another choice, you would always prefer it. So there comes that. The tires are easily poppable. People, I don't know, buggy just isn't that great. 10 kilometers in water vehicles, hello. I have 1500 tires. If I have 10 kilometers in total, it's a lot. The only way I see you would use them is to hop from the island on Miramar to the other one, and from the military island bridge, etc. So that's one of the two. Other than that, it's all doable. Dropping Malta Erangel, kill 3 enemies at least. So inconsistent with how many people drop there, so not worth it at all. It's not a popular spot. Vacation. Maybe if you 15 times into Quarry Sanox, probably the worst place to drop, and it's literally just dropping in and dying. Have fun waiting on a 1 minute lobby. There's that. 25 kilometers in the boat. I think I asked my buddy, who actually bought it and did it. He spent 6 hours driving a boat in a video game for $10 that he paid for. Like, what the actual fuck? I can't wrap my head around that. Like, nobody even play tested this. And then you also had problems with tracking the actual missions that I've read numerous posts about. So imagine that you do stuff like that and then it doesn't even track. That's how incompetent this whole system is. And you could say that in all honesty about PUBGs as a whole. And that is, I hate to say it, I love this game to death, but it's extremely disrespectful and shitty towards the customer. Not that it matters, I guess. I mean, I bet they have one shitty $20 skin in the store right now. On top of that, they designed the system so that you over 60 limited edition skins and emotes. It's so much bullshit. It's just, you know, in the Arctic Digital camera. Oh wait, you can't see that. So basically, that's the sales pitch. But the Arctic Digital is basically 10 skins already. So. At least Fortnite is like, here's a wrap, you can put it around every gun, it's 1 unlock. In PUBG it's 10 unlocked. It's designed, different design, it's designed to let you pay extra money, instead of actually providing a good quality product that players want to interact with and enjoy. Nope. That's too much work, I guess. Like, they have such a great concept, and they would have probably be on top of their game if they actually did stuff that matters. I made Fix PUBG like 3.5 hours long about all the changes that I would do to PUBG, because it's but most of them aren't even genius. As much as I want to claim that I'm a legendary genius that, you know, ahead of his time. No, they're not. Everybody can think of them. I just made a list of them and talked about why I did. So other than that, squad some Miramar. Nobody likes Miramar that much, so there's that. Throw 10 frag grenades in a single match. It's an extraordinary feat to actually find 10 frag grenades in a single match. And to do it 3 times. That's of course PUBG, you know. Make the hardest challenge, the most impossible challenge that we can have. A great challenge that is super hard and it's super lucky to get. And then we just add a multiplier on that. Boom! Do it 3 times, baby. Let's go. Use gas cans to refuel vehicles 25 times. Grind it out to grind it out. Nobody even uses these things. I swear to God. Driving water for 2 hours. Like, it's the same as with Black Ops. Spend time to unlock. It's like nobody wants. Like, at least Fortnite entices you to visit locations and, you know, some laughing gnome and to use certain guns. Kill enemy with punches, super hard. Road kills with vehicles, doable, but then again, not the easiest one in the world. What else do we have? It's doable, I'll give him that. But it's such a grind. And for those wondering, the most powerful pistols being the Scorpion and the Sawed-Off, which would make these challenges a little bit easier, actually do not count as pistols. Not only do they take up the pistol slot, but they don't count as pistols. That's the difference. Disgusting, absolutely. I'm just glancing over real quick because this is quite a big thing I have. Do 10 care package items, doable. 3 kills using a pan. Like if it's actually you have to melee them. If it's a finish, then I can see through it. But smash 50 doors, jump in the water, swim 500 meters. Like these challenges don't make any sense. They're just like do something and here's some XP. Yeah, like, you know, these 3 then are kinda reasonable. Molotovs are pretty good. Yeah. Deal 200 damage, doable. Use 30 painkillers, doable. Like, things like that, they're actually doable without spending time to it. But then you get fucking this thing again. Like, oh, like, naturally you will not necessarily, unless you shoot every vehicle in sight, be able to do that. So, it's literally just a grind. So what do people do? They get in a vehicle, they drive around and they pop every tire. So basically you're annoying the people who actually have to do the challenge. You're annoying the people who actually have to find a vehicle in game. Then you have this. Like these challenges are either luck, pure luck, or pure grind. One of the two. What else do we have here? And they're not even original, so it's like pure luck, pure grind, and copy paste. That's how I sum this up. Lazy ass, pure luck, pure grind, and copy paste. Like, look. We got this challenge, you know, and then let's say somebody actively goes for that, and then next week, boom, same challenge, increase a multiplier on top of it. Pure luck, pure grind, a multiplier, and copy paste. That's how I sum this up, with a shitty ass skins in return. You know, these you just play the game normally, so classification as grind, I guess. This one you would actually say is one of the few challenges that actually entices you to, yeah, as a challenge. people go into a city and start breaking 100 windows. Like, I must say the challenge is improved. Like, is this a way to improve your, like, I actually want to buy. The reason I go back and back time and time again to Fortnite is because the challenges sometimes are grindy, yes, and sometimes they're a little bit ridiculous, but generally speaking, the rewards that I get, the actual gameplay that I have to do for them, like, it's all so balanced and feels so freaking fair. And this is just, literal the worst of the worst you can think of in terms of challenges, in my opinion. Like, I get the quarry one and stuff, but like, make it then bootcamp or something. Like, oh man, like 25 kilometers in a boat. I haven't even have 10 in what do you call it. And the worst part of it is that I find as well, like, let's say people do it actively and start, you do it, bada bing bada boom, next week multiplier, copy paste, bada bing bada boom, more work for you to do. Now I can get in a boat, and hopefully that counts as a water vehicle. I can do, if I do them now, I can do them good. But generally speaking, people with a battle pass do them, or a lot of people do them instantly. So it's just such. This is such a rip-off, such a tedious grind designed so you can pay up this money. I'm absolutely disgusted by it. Absolutely. I have no words for this. I have absolutely no words for this. My response currently, as much as I love the game, and as much as I wanna see it as success, seems like somebody else wants to cash out.